Mindset, blessed love, manners, and respect. One to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I and also Empress Menen I, Marcus I, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground, beautiful viewers and subscribers, as they then know. Life our ultimate position, nothing no greater than that. No matter what go on top of everything what go on, alright? Great if you have the item here. Please push the like button. Always remember to turn on your notification bell. So whenever time we upload a video like this, you will always be notified. Alright, so turn on your notification bell and thanks for the subscription. Alright, so what we are looking on? We are looking on Cindy Breakspeare, Bob Marley, legendary Zane, and Miss World at the time. Zane, and we know both of them was in an intimate relationship. Now, Cindy Breakspeare has now breaking her silence since the One Love Bob Marley film that was heard and released last year. Alright, so before we get into all of that, I would love the item to take a listen to this. Greetings, honorable family. This is a public announcement. Jah Consuming Fire, brand new EP out now by IjahStars, featuring artists like Empress Matiposa out of the VI Virgin Island. This EP consists of 7 tracks. Songs like Life, No Dignity, 360 Degrees, Plea My Cause. This EP is out on all digital download platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, and much more. 360 Degree is blazing. Temperature so high, we are steam and blaze with Charlie Sana, Haile Selassie I. Out now, Jah Consuming Fire. Check it out.
No call me no dark, trust me, fool. You know have to rate this.
Rastafari. So yes, Jah Consuming Fire, my latest EP. Check it out. Go out there, stream, download, and purchase the EP. Alright. So what we are looking on? We are looking on Cindy Breakspeare breaking her silence then since the One Love Bob Marley movie came out, and she shared her opinion. I watched the full interview and I think it's Entertainment Report Zane. And she went on to say, I think I end up being a nameless voice ghost. I am not sure that Bob's single-mindedness of purpose and his edginess, that sharp edge that his character had was captured. And she goes on to say, I think all of you had to do. I think all you had really to do was to tell the truth. That's all you really had to do, and you would have had a great movie. And sadly, it was not critically acclaimed as everyone known. And on me says so, it was not critically acclaimed. Punctuation mark. Reflecting on the space, she also said that in the singer's life, the former Miss World said she felt the film was a disservice to her and the role that she plays in Bob Marley life story. I was in Bob Marley I was in a relationship with Bob Marley for 6 years at the end of his life, she said, also indicating that the movie also failed to adequately acknowledge several key players in the singer's life. I wasn't the only one, I think, who felt hard done by the film. There were the other people in the story who were cut out at the last minute, Peter Tosh being one of them. I don't think we saw much of Skill Cole, Alan Cole, who just passed away. So it kind of was condensed to a peculiar product. And I think there was many other who felt hard done by at the end of it. Perhaps the movie creative director felt that all the women who had outside children with Bob Marley, I actually should probably be grateful that I got a look in any at all. She continues saying she was represented about 3 times during the movie, but the representation was not compared to the actual relationship that we shared. Bob Marley legacy has been a part of the fabric of my life, she said. Breakspeare relationship with the late reggae legend is now secret. In fact, former beauty queen has been the subject of harsh criticism over the years for becoming involved with a married man. But as Breakspeare tells it, she has no regrets. I did not pursue Bob Marley. He pursued me, she shared, outlining that Marley himself revealed in an interview that he was not married and did not subscribe to the Western way of life. I did come to know that he was in fact legally married. I think was his mom that probably told me, but by then there was Damien and there was no turning back. Breakspeare continued in her Candid TV interview. I couldn't send him her son back, so what are you going to do? Maybe I was just more comfortable ignoring the truth, deluding myself. You know how it is. Sometimes we ignore what we don't want to face, what we don't want to deal with. She then admit that the story of her and Bob Marley and the dynamics of the relationship is ancient history. Still, she would be more satisfied if said history were not altered. In my world, I don't want anybody trying to change history. It was what it was. I don't have finger toes or ears on my head to count the number of interviews and films that I have been in about Bob Marley and who he was and what he was all about, she shared. And I never ever, not once in all these years, solicited any of those journalists or filmmakers. They always found me, sought me out, and insisted that they want to speak with me. And so I know it's not my imagination, that I had a valid role to play in Marley's story. Breakspeare went on to share that as a beauty queen from society upper class, she has been the subject of backlash for much of her life, she shared that from the moment her relationship with a Rastaman became public, she has been the subject of harsh criticism, but having a front row seat to a mega star, her son Damian Marley has turned out to be Shakespeare. Her son, let me repeat that. But having a front row seat to the mega star, her son Damian Marley has turned out to be Breakspeare, is adamant that when all is said and done, she wouldn't change a thing. The rest of the world, I don't think they were horrified. Her was a rock star and a beauty queen. What else is new? She questioned. When I look at the artist my son has become today, I wouldn't change anything. And end of quote. And I think I might have said Shakespeare during the process of reading. My apologies, it's not Shakespeare, it's Breakspeare, as we all know. Alright, so leave your views and comments in the comment section. Reason with this, so let we know your views and thoughts and what's been said here. You know what I mean? It's very interesting, to say the least, that she come out and share her viewpoint. She think that everything, in terms of the truth, wasn't highlighted in the movie. So, and when the movie came out, a lot of people had, mixed feelings and interactions about the movie. I think it's a good biography of the legendary icon, king of reggae music, Zane. But there are people that know much more than I know, and probably much more than I them know. Zane, and Cindy Breakspeare is one of them. You know what I mean? She said she's been in a relationship for 6 years, coming to the end of Bob Marley's life. So who am I? I'm just sharing a bit of information that I come across, and remember to share. Alright, and please subscribe if you haven't done so, and when you subscribe, remember to turn on the notification bell. Alright, mindset, manners and respect, peace and love, IjahStars.
Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.